So I hope you enjoyed that little story.
By all means. And I have a follow-up question, which is, would you say that that ultimate sacrifice that we must need to be willing to make to achieve the goals is being able to sacrifice waking up to die again?
1000%, man. 1000%. When you thanks for saying that, because when you hear the title of my book, Wake Up to Die Again, I love watching people's faces because I can see in their eyes, they're going in their brain and going, whoa, what was, and honestly, it means two things. So let's use the what am I willing to sacrifice example. It's quiet, nobody's at home. We're attacking ourselves. We ask the question and we tell ourselves the truth of who we are, where we are, broken promises. We just get right in the middle of it, right? And we do that. And we decide that I just can't do that. I just can't. And you carry that weight around. It's not unusual for people like that to wake up every morning just to die again. We know them. You're going to encounter them. They're miserable. They're hateful. They're rude. They're disrespectful. They're angry because they wake up every day just to die all over again. And I feel sorry for them because the answer is inside them. They refuse to look. On the other hand, for me, to wake up and die again is beautiful. Because what it means to me when I wake up to die again is I'm trying to identify the things that no longer serve me so that I can move past them, to learn how to get over them, to get better, to improve, right? Whether it's physical fitness or mental strength or being resilient or being disciplined or executing an event. And yes, I fail all the time. But every time I fail, I go, oh, okay, I won't do that again. And then maybe I do it again. Oh, okay. That's where we extend ourselves some grace. Be thankful, you know. And when I wake up in the morning and I hear that voice every once in a while about, Scott, you don't need to train anymore. You're doing great, right? I just shut up. Here we go, you know. So I love that question about there's two sides of that coin of waking up to die again. And one of them is a miserable life, but the other one is a gift.
Because it's almost like I really like how you distinguish between, waking up to die again being a coin with two sides. One side being that I'm choosing to almost kill what doesn't serve me anymore. The other side being you're waking up to die because you're letting your potential die off.
Correct.
And in your website, there were also two other things I would like to touch base with you in this conversation. And one of them is precisely the negative side of the coin, which in your words is you are not where you're supposed to be. So how can a person even realize they are where they're not supposed to be? Because it's easy to get lost in that daily repetition of it's just life, man, just going through the motions. How can a person actually stop and take grasp of their life in those moments?
Was that not a difficult question, right? I respectfully always try to answer that in an introspective way to me, simply because, I can't possibly know where everybody is in their life. But I feel like as a fellow human being on this little blue planet we live on, I think we're all wrestling with some of the same things. But here's my but. Jose's journey is different than my journey. So today, right, you're in Portugal and I'm in the United States. And today we're literally walking down the same path in life together.
Yep.
What an awesome thing, man, right? That we're walking together down this path, talking about subjects that are leading towards a potential destination. But when we hang up today, you're going to be back on your journey and I'm going to be back on mine because we have different destinations.